Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. As you can see, I'm standing in Red Square, the Kremlin in my background. Red Square, the Kremlin, was the epicenter of Soviet power for over 70 years. The Soviet Union did everything it could to destroy Judaism. As you've heard me say many times, Henya's grandfathers, her father's father, her mother's father, were murdered in purges by Stalin. The Soviet Union closed down yeshivas, shchitas, mikvois, shuls, anything associated with Yiddishkeit. And this went on for 70 years. 70 years of Jewish oblivion. The largest country on the planet. Who could have believed that after all of this, that Judaism could survive? And yet today, in the Soviet Union, or the former Soviet Union, what we have witnessed in Ukraine and in Russia is absolutely mind-boggling. There isn't a country in the diaspora which has got the infrastructure of kashrus, of shuls, of mikvois, of schools, the like of what we've seen over here in the former Soviet Union. There is so much Yiddishkeit. It is absolutely mind-boggling. It defies the mind to be able to comprehend it. I cannot possibly even begin to explain it in words. You have to see it to believe it. And all of this has occurred in less than 25 years. It says, and we're going to read tomorrow afternoon on Tisha B'Av, it says when it comes to Yerushalayim, to Jerusalem, it says that God burnt it down with fire, and God is going to rebuild it in fire. Judaism in the Soviet Union was burnt in a cauldron of fire, but that cauldron of fire only caused the Jewish heart to become stronger than it is in any other place in the Jewish diaspora, which explains the phenomenal blossoming of Yiddishkeit which exists here today. And we can only wish them to go from strength to strength, and we can only wish that we ourselves in the free land should be able to follow their example. But just as it occurred in the Soviet Union, former Soviet Union, that it was burnt in fire, but it has been rebuilt with Jewish passion and fire, so also should occur very speedily in our days that the Jewish heart throughout the entire world should become inflamed with Yiddishkeit, so as that Jerusalem itself can be rebuilt in the fire of passion with the coming of Mashiach Tzidkenu Meher of Yameinu Mamish. I want to wish you all the very best, hoping to see you soon. Henya and I send all of you our love.
Was arrested, imprisoned, and then executed for spreading Yiddishkeit, for opening mikvahs, helping to set up underground yeshivas so that children should be able to go and learn Torah. And who would have thought that 74 years later, I, his granddaughter, would be standing on these same steps in a free Russia, where Yiddishkeit is allowed to be practiced, where one can eat kosher, and one can go and visit the mikvahs, use the mikvahs, go to the kosher restaurants, something that one could never do freely before. It's absolutely amazing to see how Yiddishkeit is flourishing here now in Russia, something that 74 years ago was absolutely impossible. As we stand on the eve of Tisha B'Av, and we're all davening and praying for the redemption of the Beis Hamikdash of Mashiach, let's all daven and takah that Hashem brings us to Mashiach, and may we all be able to live in our free country in Eretz Yisrael very, very speedily. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.